Tell me about this weekend at West Alabama. Each game came down to the last at bat. What did you guys kind of learn from this experience this weekend?
Well, I mean, this weekend definitely was tough. You know, literally the last at bat of 3 games, but we really took it as a victory. I mean, we obviously didn't win, but the team, we worked together this weekend. The offense came back. We actually did very well. The pitching staff did pretty good as a whole. That's kind of where we're lacking right now, but I know Coach Forrest is going to do a really good job of picking them back up. And we really took it as a victory because we were winning every single inning until the last one of the past 3 games. But it really was a confidence booster, and we kind of saw our weaknesses and what we need to do to get better towards the – I mean, we still have 9 GSC weekends, so we know what we need to do to win, and I think we're going to do a good job of that.
Well, tell me about – you missed the first series of the season due to surgery, so tell me about that and your recovery.
Surgery was definitely a setback. It was pretty late in the spring that I found out I needed to get it, but the doctors assured me that I was going to be okay, and the trainers here, especially Matt Verrett, has done a great job with the recovery process, and the coaches have been very flexible with like the throwing program and everything like that. So I'm glad I'm back, and I'm feeling better than ever.
Well, you're only a sophomore, but last season, your debut season, you started 47 games for the Choctaws. Tell me about that experience, and especially coming from high school to a conference like the GSC. How did you make that happen, and how did last season prepare you for this season?
Well, 47 games was definitely a lot last year. I played a lot in high school, but I didn't 47. I never played 47 games, but Coach Hayworth always preached about how the best 9 were going to play, and so that was really a confidence booster, and I was like, well, if I can be the best 9, I'm going to play, and I knew that he wasn't going to not play me just because I was a freshman. So starting all 47 was definitely a shocker to me coming in, but it definitely humbled me, and the teammates respected me as being a freshman playing all 47, and it's really prepared me for this year, being a sophomore, still being a young player, but having the leadership from last year to bring to this year.
Well, growing up in Mobile, how'd you make it to MC? How'd you come to the program?
Actually, Coach Perez came and watched me one weekend. I had no idea he was there, and my dad called me one day and was like, hey, congrats on your first offer, Mississippi College, and I was kind of like, I've never heard of them, but you know, I was pumped. And came up here on my visit and fell in love with it. I went on one other visit after here and actually committed in that school's parking lot here because I loved it so much. So I fell in love with MC on campus and the coaches. So. Well,
judging by the past 2 years, it seems to have worked out pretty well for you.
Right.
Tell me about your teammates. You know, you have Chance Witten at first, you have Grant Barber at second, who is a freshman. So you know what it takes to kind of, you know, start as a freshman in the Gulf South Conference. So tell me about those guys and the on-field chemistry with you.
Well, Chance has stepped up big time. I mean, it's his last season. He's going out there and playing like this could be his last game ever, and he's having a great season and having fun. And it helps him being 6'5" over there, a big target to throw to. And we have other seniors like Casey Eccles and Bill Elliott and Hunter Austin that are stepping up. But Grant Barber, I grew up playing with him. It was great news when he committed here. I knew he was going to come in and make an impact, and I mean, he's playing second, he's playing shortstop, which he's never played in his life. So he's really stepping up big as a freshman, and you know, we kind of tell the freshman guys like, you were a freshman one game, but now you're just like us, so you got to keep playing.
Well, did you guys play high school together, or did you grow up playing against each other?
We're actually rival high schools,
okay.
But we played on the same summer team, and since we were like 8 years old, and his dad actually went here, and his dad is a big reason I'm here. So it was great for us to be back playing together, and our dads get to watch us play together, so it's a good time.
Well, so far this season, GSC play has been on the road. This weekend, you have Shorter at home. So tell me, what are the keys to victory? And that home field advantage has to be a good thing for you guys.
Well, especially this last weekend, going into a tough place like West Al with all the fans they had and the tough chatter to us. That was big to overcome that and still play really well. This weekend it's big to have, you know, our home fans, and we have some people in the outfield that get to talk to the other team and stuff like that. So it's a big it's just a big confidence booster to look in the stands and see our fans. And one huge thing for the players is our walkout songs. It kind of gets us excited to play. So,
Well, thank you so much for your time, Blaine, and good luck this week.
thank you.